with time. We are trying to bring a lot of opportunities for many out here who are looking to start new businesses or looking and exploring new career opportunities. So there are a few people who believe in alternative therapy, alternative healing, and there are also you would have heard about Reiki healing. So today in this session, we are going to introduce a Reiki healer, Mrs. Bindu, and she is going to talk about her journey, give us more insights on Reiki healing. And this is not a very recent system, but this is a very age old system. Reiki healing has been practiced by many people across the globe, but only a few people really know about it. But this is now becoming a very good career opportunity for a lot of people who believe in energies. So today I take the opportunity and pleasure to introduce Mrs. Bindu, who is a Reiki practitioner, and she also conducts practices and conducts and creates Reiki healers as well. So over to Bindu today, and let's hear it from Bindu. Hi Bindu, welcome.
Hello, Kadambari.
Hi Bindu. So thank you so much, Bindu. And Bindu is also a We Do Work Peer member. And personally, I am a client of Bindu as well, and I have experienced a lot of positive aura and energy from her, which has really transformed me in a lot of way. So Bindu, what is Reiki all about, and can you highlight on Reiki as a profession?
Yeah. Actually, to talk about, thank you, Kadam, for actually giving me an opportunity to this forum. I'm so happy to be part of WeDo, and this is my first online forum actually. So to tell about Reiki, let me tell. My name is Bindu. So I'm a Reiki practitioner, Reiki healer, and I teach Reiki too. And I have almost 15 years of experience in this line. And the last 2 years since I'm really started teaching and healing and all those things, it took me so many years to really get into the groove of the practice and experiences and all those stuff. So to talk about Reiki, what is Reiki is actually Reiki is just it's an alternative healing technique and one of the most very what you call influential healing techniques, you can say. And it is actually thousands of years ago old, and it's a Japanese form actually, Japanese healing technique. So and its importance now is spreading a lot. It's a Japanese healing technique for stress and stress reduction and relaxation, and it promotes well-being of a person. So actually, if you talk about Reiki, many people ask me is it like some form of yoga? They think Reiki means some form of yoga or asana or breathing or anything like that, but it is not so. It is just an energy healing technique. Re means a universal energy, which is a God's energy, which we call, which is all around us. And Ki is a life prana, which is there within us. So it's a ray that guides this Ki, the prana, which is within us. So it's called Reiki. So yes, isn't it? And we need to keep, for that, what do we need? We need to keep our energy positive. And to keep our energy positive, the best solution I feel is to have something like Reiki in your life. So it is just pure energy. It is what your breath is. What it gives us life. So basically, it means pure love energy, pure energy, which means universal or God energy, which comes with the life force energy, and it is called the spiritually guided life force energy. So that is what is Reiki is all about. To tell you more about that, when you channelize Reiki into your life, you bring in what? You bring in a lot of stability into your life. You bring in calmness into your life. You bring in a lot of good health into your life. So Reiki works in almost different levels of our life. And it works on an immediate conscious level. Then it works more on a deep subconscious level. Then again, it works more on a subtle level, where our breath is. So our life force is. So it brings in a lot of deep relaxation. So you can see from the slide, what all different aspects it brings to us.
Bindu, if I can just interrupt for the moment. Yeah. So you told about the energies as such. Most of the times, I think you as a Reiki healer or people who experience energy relate to it. But what is this energy all about? Or how do you even sense that there is negative energy around you? So
No,
many of us don't even get it. Yeah.
see, in day-to-day life, example, let us take the women force. Okay? In day-to-day life, how so much work we do, isn't it? Throughout the day, we have a number of work. Like it's like a lot of work we have, the work front, and we have the house front, we have the children, we have our children. So to cater to everything, some days we experience like we are low in energy. We don't feel like doing anything today. Just want to relax. I don't want to do anything. There are days like that, isn't it? Where we feel that the life force which is
Are
there
you
in us goes
talking
down.
about being tired out of a regular work, or are you talking about something else?
No, it is not only that. It is not only physical burnout that I'm saying. Something the feel of doing something, the will of doing something. You see, for the will. Sometimes we are so interested, we are so bubbling with energy that we want to do whole lot of things. And sometimes we end up cleaning the whole house in one day. Isn't it? That happens. It happens to us. That we end up cleaning the house in one day and still we are bubbling with energy. There is something. That's a life force. That's a force which is there in us, which is so high at the moment. So this is what is Reiki helping us about. As the years goes by, we keep doing when we are young and all. We keep doing work. We keep doing multi number of work. Lot of work we keep doing. But after an age, there comes a burnout starts. Because it starts affecting the whole system inside ourselves, and all our basically the energy pattern. As the years goes by, we also get slower and slower. But when we practice something called Reiki, when we have something like this, the energy level always stays up. It stays up, it doesn't go down. Even if it goes down, we know how to bring it back. We take the energy from the universe and we heal ourselves. All our chakras, the chakras are so important. The 7 chakras in our body are so important to keep out any blocks and all. We feel more energetic throughout the day. Every day will be this is the kind of thing that you experience. The tiredness, the will, and all those things. We can find out how less our energy goes down.
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So that's what, when we come to know, when we learn something like this, we are able to help ourselves. So first, everything starts with us. Mostly when we are okay, when we are stable, when we are calm, when we are relaxed, we are able to take care of most of the things. We cannot blame others, for not that we are not able to do certain things. So this energy helps us to stay stable, to stay calm, so that we are able to cater to different fields, different areas of our work. So when we are stable, when we are able to help ourselves, we are able to help people around us. Okay. So this not only for us, it treats the whole as a person, including our body, our emotions, our mind, our spirit. Everything is like, it takes it into one, and it works on the whole system of us. So it gives us a deep relaxation, a feeling of peace, a feeling of security, a feeling of well-being. So these are the things. In the end of the day, everybody wants to be happy, wants to be at peace. So this is what this energy does to us. So it's actually a simple, natural, safe method of spiritual healing, which I can call, and which helps in self-improvement, that everybody can use. It's so safe. There is no side effects. There is nothing like that. People who are sick and who are taking medications, for example, actually this becomes an alternative to help the healing go fast. Become, it gets healed very soon. The thing which takes for a week, maybe with Reiki, it takes 2 days or something to heal. So it becomes an alternative medicine. It's not a whole system of medicine on its own. When you are if you are not well and all, along with the medicines, if you keep practicing this also, it makes the healing
So basically,
faster.
you mean to say it is like a
it also helps in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Basically, you mean to say it is like a support system for medicine. So when they are
Yes,
taking medicine,
yes.
parallelly when this is given, it increases the efficacy and the speed of healing is better. Is it like that?
Yeah, it goes into, it purifies our blood. It goes deeper into our cells and repairs the cellular part of it. So subtle ways it does so many things. I cannot just show this happens. It's an experience. It's a feeling that happens within us. It's feeling of well-being. And that's what it happened.
All right.
So this is what I have to say about Reiki as such, where you can learn it. From the other aspect point of view is like if people want to know, like, what, how do we learn this? So learning this from children right from a young age, they can learn Reiki just to heal themselves. It's not for others as such, for themselves. For children, it really helps in their education, to concentrate more, to focus more, to get in that zest to work more. All these things this energy can bring in. People who are into the medical line, like doctors or nurses or physiotherapists, paramedical, all those things, whatever they do, it helps in, it brings forth a lot of energy into them. The healing happens so faster. There are so many cases of doctors using this, and the healing has just improved so well in advance. The thing which happens in a week, it happens in 2 days, like that. So doctors can use it, homemakers can use it, people in all from all walks of life can use Reiki as such. So the levels in Reiki, there are 4 levels in Reiki. The first level is the self-healing thing, where you heal yourself first. And the second level, when we go to the second level, it becomes for the family members, for the distance healing. Any part of the world you can send Reiki. Anywhere the person is, you only need to have the image of the person. That's all. Even if you don't have the image, the intention works. So the second level is of that. The third level is of the advanced Reiki training, which is basics of the master level. To get into the master level, we get prepared during the advanced Reiki training. And the fourth comes the master level, where once you do the master level, only you will be able to teach others. Without doing the master level, you will not be able to teach anybody. You cannot learn Reiki through books or by reading and all those things. It doesn't work at all. It has to be attuned by a master. So but this whole process takes a long time, because you need a lot of practice. You need to experience it. It's an energy which goes within us and which repairs us. Actually, we go through that change first, and we go through that change, we become an instrument, and through that experience you go to different levels. And only the Reiki master can tell you when are you ready for the next one level. Maybe after a level 1, just a minimum of 2 months is given to go into the level 2. And then depending on how the person takes it, the experience and the energy level of the person, you can go to level 3 and 4. This is how Reiki works.
Now I would like to ask you a question again, Bindu. You said that the level 1, level 2 and level 3. So level 1 is for self-healing, right?
Yes.
So normally any person who wants to pursue this as a career has to minimum practice practice Reiki for how long?
Maybe I'll say to the master level, it gets to around 3 years or something like that, minimum 3 years.
Wonderful.
And it's 3 years, and it's worth it, because this is all about energies. It's all about experience. When you have to pass it on to people, you have to be experienced first. You have to know what happens within and how life works, how this energy works within yourself. And this experience counts. How are you going to give it to others? It's just not a simple form. Reiki doesn't go to everybody. Reiki chooses people. This is how it works. It chooses who has to learn it, and when they really use it, and you will really, I call it a miracle thing. It's a miracle energy which you really have to experience. So if you really want to take a career, nothing like that, because such a good energy where you can spread it to people. A whole lot of people get it's so useful for them, in their life, and then they spread, and when they fill their environment with good energy, keep spreading means it's such a, so nothing like that. So this is how it works.
Okay, wonderful. So now my next question is, in self-healing, what really happens in self-healing? Meaning, like, what are the what is that in self-healing? What is covered? And is it for a headache, or what can I manage after finishing my level 1?
Yeah, the first level is what I call the self-healing level, where you are taught the basics about how to heal your chakras, and the meditation part. The meditation part is a very interesting one, and also you really get to know what happens within your system, so you heal your chakras, and when you heal each and every part of your chakra and all those things, the blocks which are there for quite a long time, how, and you'll be thinking, what are these blocks? These blocks are nothing but what we have actually gained over the years as emotions and as feelings, where we actually really keep it within ourselves, so these goes to each part of our body. Where does it go? It goes to our body, and it goes and stays there with us, so over the years, what happens is, when it goes, it comes in the form of a lot of illnesses to us, like aches and pains, and back pain and knee pain and arthritis and all those things over the years I'm talking about. If you don't deal with it, if you don't vent it out, and take the blocks out, so that is what happens. And then externally, you keep on healing, you take medicines for the external symptoms that happen, but wherein it is a deeper thing which is there deep within us. So when you start healing, do the self healing, all these chakras are getting healed, and one by one blocks are removed from the body, and your body is in a perfect condition where the energy, the key, flows properly, the life force flows properly, and you feel that energy within yourself. That's when you feel energetic, and each part of your body is functioning to its maximum. So this is what happens with self healing.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, please go ahead with the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
healing.
And the other things is that, when you go into the second level, the distance and all, yeah, for your family members, be it your friends or anybody who really wants the healing energy, you can send it to them. And even it can be sent to the future when you have any of your important functions, or any of your work related something coming into the future. You can actually send energy for that time period and keep it, so that this energy comes and helps you at that moment. It brings in a good atmosphere wherever you are in. The children who are having exams, example I can say, if the mothers know Reiki and all, they can actually send in good energy for themselves, where they go for the examinations, or where they go for an interview, or examples. I'm just giving you an example, okay? Going in, you can just give this, and this energy really brings in a good vibe around them, wherever they go, and it becomes successful for them also. Because ultimately what we say is, sometimes when things don't work out, we say, it is a bad day and the energy was not good, and somehow it didn't work, so that is where all these things, help us. The alternative energy healing methods and all help us during those times to bring in that energy there, so that good things come into our lives. So this
Oh,
is happening with the level 2, and level 3 and 4 are much more higher levels. A lot of symbols are used to bring in a lot of you make the energy more powerful.
oh, wonderful. So, does Reiki help in business, or when there is a complete loss in business? So, during those times, is there any energy healing which is possible through Reiki for business?
Yeah.
The support?
Actually, yeah, yes, because see, sometimes some things are not in our hands. Okay, always it's not like, you have something like Reiki and everything you're going to make it successful. Let me be very practical about it. Reiki is something, it brings in the blocks which are there due to negative forces or negative things that happen. It removes that off during a long period. When you start practicing it, you get in a good feel of how to do, what not to do. That's where the intuition plays, it builds up the intuition level in us. So it helps in that aspect. And when something is not working, it gives us a feeling of acceptance. Yeah, there is a reason why this did happen. We tend to accept it, and we tend to find out ways what can we do about it. Why other forms of ways, instead of getting feeling low about it and cribbing and all those things, that doesn't happen at all. We find out ways. Let me try out a different way to it, a positive side to it. This is what happens with all these energies. It gives us, removes a block. Sometimes if it is not able to do something also, it brings in us a feeling of positivity where we can move forward. So
So
that
we are
brings in
very
more
positive, and
opportunity.
there could be a possibility of we
Yes.
thinking very of multiple options. So,
Yes, and
okay.
intuition also plays a lot. It builds up the
Oh,
intuition level, so we know what to do, what not to do. It brings in that clarity in many things. Clarity, I can tell you.
okay, okay, that's wonderful. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, so this is what about the business opportunities you can say, and people who really want to take this up to do something in future, as a career or something, also can do it. It's something, it's nothing. I mean, it's such a good thing to spread this energy. So you can take it up with your practice, with your experiences. You can bring this up, you know. So this is about the career part where I told you at least a minimum of 3 years you have to take to get into the master level.